The bear, a creature of pure appetite and stubborn force, slams the tiger into the ground like it owns the moment. Dirt explodes into the air, leaves scatter. The sound alone feels heavy. And yet, this fight is not what it seems. Because brutality does not always mean dominance, and size does not always mean control. The tiger is not just another animal caught in a bad situation. She is built for killing in silence. Every muscle in her body is designed for speed, precision, and timing. Her shoulders are loose and elastic, made for explosive lunges. Her claws are curved like hooks. Her bite is one of the most efficient killing tools in the natural world. The bear, on the other hand, is a walking wall of mass, thick bones, heavy muscles, dense fat layers that absorb punishment. The bear does not dodge, it absorbs. It does not hunt with finesse, it overwhelms with pressure. In a one-on-one encounter, the tiger usually holds the edge. Not because the bear is weak, but because the tiger controls space better. She circles. She looks for angles. She targets the neck, the throat, the spine. One clean bite in the right place and even a massive opponent collapses. But this battlefield does not belong to the tiger. The ground is uneven. Visibility is poor. The air is thick with dust and movement. The bear is not chasing. It is forcing contact, closing distance, removing space. And then, the situation changes. From the edge of the dust cloud, another shape moves, another bear. A second sloth bear crashes into the fight from the side, boxing the tiger in before she can reposition. Now the angles are gone. The escape routes disappear. The tiger is no longer fighting an opponent. She is fighting a wall. This is where power truly shifts. Two bears do not need coordination. They only need pressure. One pushes from the front. The other blocks the retreat. Every step the tiger takes burns energy. Every movement becomes more expensive. The tiger is fast, but speed only matters when there is space to use it. And right now, there is none. The bears do not need to land perfect strikes. They only need to stay close. Their weight alone becomes a weapon. Every shove, every collision, every fall drains the tiger's stamina. This is the difference between hunters and tanks. The tiger kills by ending fights quickly. The bear wins by surviving longer. For a lone sloth bear, the tiger likely wins. She would target the neck, avoid grappling, and finish the fight before fatigue becomes a factor. But two bears change the rules completely. Now it is not about strength, it is about endurance. And endurance favors mass. The tiger begins to understand something dangerous. This fight is no longer about winning, it is about escaping, because to stay is to die. Her breathing becomes heavier. Her movements lose sharpness. The bears do not slow down, they keep advancing. Not aggressively, just steadily, like closing doors. The tiger looks for an opening, any gap, any mistake, but there is no clean exit. This is the brutal truth of nature. Dominance is never guaranteed. It is not permanent. It is not fair. It is only earned in each moment. The tiger is a superior killer. The bears are superior survivors. And in this environment, survival beats skill. So the tiger does the only logical thing left. She stops trying to dominate. She starts trying to disappear. Because in the wild, knowing when to withdraw is not weakness, it is intelligence. And sometimes, The strongest move is not to fight harder, but to leave before the fight finishes you. It strikes with deadly precision. One bite to the back of the skull, and the hunt is over before it begins. The jaguar, nature's perfect ambush predator, moves like a shadow through the undergrowth, with the strongest bite of all big cats. But here's what makes jaguars unstoppable. They're the only big cat that hunts in water. No prey is safe on land or in rivers. In nature's arena, there are guaranteed victories. Only the strong, the smart, and the lucky survive to see another sunrise. In the wild, every second is a battle between life and death. On land, the jaguar is the master of the ambush. It doesn't chase, it calculates. Every step is measured, every breath controlled. When it strikes, 2,000 pounds of bite force instantly shatters prey's spine. Razor claws lock onto flesh like grappling hooks. The kill takes seconds, often before the prey even knows it's under attack. But the jaguar's true genius reveals itself in the rivers. While other cats feed her water, this one rules it. This is no ordinary big cat. The jaguar is a hybrid hunter, part panther, part crocodile, all predator. On land or in water, nothing is safe from its lethal embrace. So tell us, what terrifies you more? The jaguar you see stalking through the trees, or the one you don't see lurking beneath the dark water? Meanwhile, above the canopy, a dramatic aerial chase unfolds. A red-tailed hawk, the master of squirrel hunting, is at breakneck speed. But this squirrel, he's a no easy meal. Watch as he dodges through branches with heart-pounding agility. Every leaf becomes a shield, every twig an escape route. This is survival at its most intense. But wait, meet the underdog of the forest. A squirrel so fast, so clever, it turns hawk attacks into an aerial dodging game. When that red-tailed hawk dives at 120 miles per hour, this squirrel has seconds to deploy its bag of tricks. Tree tactics, vertical escape, spiral climbs up trunks and fluid corkscrew. Hawks can't pivot sharply, uses branches like slingshots, bending them to launch itself away. Plays, tree hopscotch. Across canopy gaps too narrow for hawk wings. Ground gain. Earthbound evasion zigzags at 20 miles per hour with random direction changes. Frustrates hawks track it. Dives under logs/roots into squirrel bunkers. Uses mushroom rings as confusion circles, running endless laps to disorient. And when all else fails, the ultimate humiliation. The squirrel flicks its tail like a matador's cake, making the hawk miss by inches before scampering up a tree to chatter insults. This isn't luck. It's 50 million years of evolution, distilled into a fistful of fur and attitude. The hawk may rule the skies, but in these woods, the squirrel writes the rules of engagement. The most shocking moment comes at the riverbank. A pride of lions has a massive buffalo corner. The lions go for the kill, but this buffalo fights back. In an unbelievable show of courage, the buffalo calls for backup. As his herd charges in, the mighty lions tuck tail and run. The hunters have become the hunted. Which predator will succeed? Which prey will escape?